Guess who's back, 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 back again, again. Mary's back, back, back. Tell a friend, friend. Hi guys! As you can see, I am back in my kitchen today. We are going to do some more baking. Can I get a woo yeah? Woo yeah! Today I am going to be showing you how to make the most delicious chocolate chip brownies in the entire world. Trust me, I am good at these. If you are new to my channel, I am not the best baker in the world. However, Mary Berry's app, which cost me $3.99 from the iTunes App Store, not an ad, helps me to be the best baker in the world. However, I understand that not everyone wants to spend £4 on Mary Berry, so I thought today I would show you how to make Mary Berry's chocolate chip brownies. Don't know if there's any copyright on that name. If there is, soz. But anyway, let's get on with it. If you've got this app, you could just read it off the app. Don't even bother watching this video. If you haven't got the app, then this video might be very, very helpful to you. I'll also put all the information down in the description below. Oh my god, I've never spoke so fast in my entire life. Step number 1 is to preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Next thing you need to do is grease a tray bake, as Mary Berry calls it. I call that a baking tray. But we all have our preferences. This is my baking tray. I don't know if this is the right size, but we're just gonna roll with it. Now, it doesn't actually say what to grease the tray with. I normally use this spray, but I've run out of that. So instead, I'm gonna use cooking oil, vegetable oil, and hope that that's okay. Does vegetable oil even grease a tray? I literally have no idea. I've put the oil in my tray. Can you see it? Oh, you can see it. Ugh, that looks disgusting. Then you're just gonna use your fingers, get right on. That was so much oil all around the sides, all around the bottom. Make sure it's all covered so your brownie don't get stuck in there so you can actually eat it. If you've got too much, just wash it off. Ew, it feels so gross. It feels like what I imagine a baby to feel like when it comes fresh out the womb. This is my freshly greased baking tray. Doesn't it look disgusting? Next thing you've got to do is line your baking tray with some greaseproof baking paper. You've got to put this on the bottom and all around the sides. So I'm going to quickly chop up the paper. This is my tray now that I've got the paper in it. Just remember, yours doesn't have to look as perfect as mine does. So now the bed for your brownies is all complete, you are going to move on to making the actual brownies. Then in a big white bowl, doesn't actually have to be white, it can be glass, it can be brown, it can be whatever colour, we are not fussed on this channel. You are going to put all of your ingredients in here. So first of all, in goes 375 grams of caster sugar. Pour in it, pour in it, pour in it, pour in it. You need lots of this to clog up all your arteries. You don't need any teeth left. 375 is what we're looking for, lads. Come on, can we get it spot on? 378, that'll do. That is a lot of sugar. If you're on a diet, click away now. You will also need 75 grams of cocoa powder. 75 grams, here we go. Oops. When you try your best, but you don't succeed. And then it goes into the bowl. The next thing you're going to need is 100 grams of self-raising flour. Let's go. Yes, spot on. You will also need 4 large eggs. I have these ones. They are big and fresh. 4 of these big and fresh eggs into the bowl. We like to crack eggs with Hannah, cause Hannah is our mate. My hands are so eggy. Ew. I don't think there's any shell in there. If there is, they'll just add a little bit of crunch to your brownies, that is fine. Probably should have done this one by one, but then you're going to put your 4 eggs into your bowl. Into your bowl, you're also going to add 275 grams of softened butter. Don't matter if it's salted, don't matter if it's dairy-free. I don't think it does anyway, I don't know. Mine doesn't look very soft, so I'm going to put it in the microwave, but not for too long because I don't want it to melt, alright? Alright, so turns out you need quite a lot more butter than I thought. I've got 244 grams. This is going so well. Never fear, I found another butter. I hope my mum doesn't mind that I used a whole block of butter up for these brownies. Lord knows what would happen if I burnt them after all of this. 276 grams of butter in the bowl. This is not looking very appetising. And the final thing you need for your brownies is 100 grams of chocolate chips. Chocolate chips in the bowl. Now that all of your ingredients are in your bowl and it's looking a bit gross, you're going to grab a wooden spoon and stir it up. This might take a while, especially because you haven't done any stirring prior to this. Maybe if you have a bit more intelligence than I do, you would have stirred it as you put each ingredient in. So as we have a little stirry stir, let's have a little chatty chat. One day I'd love to collab with Mary Berry. Like, can you imagine Mary Berry standing here in my kitchen with me, like helping me make these brownies? That would be so good, but I think I'm gonna have to hurry up because I mean, like, she's pushing on a bit, isn't she? Bless her. Love her. If you're not British and you don't know who Mary Berry is, she is the Queen of England. Also, guys, I'm gonna be real with you for a minute. I'm majorly running out of video ideas. So if you have any videos you'd like me to create, leave them down in the comments below and I will be sure to do some of them. I can't be asked stirring this anymore, so that's going to be enough. I just saw a massive lump of butter, but I don't mind. This is what it looks like. Look how good it looks. How can I show you? Oh, I know, I've got a little camera. Doesn't it look yummy? So now that you've mixed all your ingredients together, you're going to take your pre-prepared tray bake or baking tray and pour the mixture into this. Simple as. Now that my brownie mixture's in my tray, this is what it looks like. Isn't it starting to look like a proper brownie? I'm quite proud of that, to be fair. So once you've poured your brownie mixture into your baking tray, you need to use like the back of a spoon or a spatula or something else that's flat and smooth over the top so that it's not all like hickledy-pickledy. Does that make any sense? And make sure it like fits in all the corners, all nice and snug. And then you're going to put it in your oven for 40 to 45 minutes. By the way, Mary also says, cover loosely with foil for the last 10 minutes of baking if the mixture is browning too much. Not sure how you can tell if a brownie is browning too much because A, it's still brown. And then when they come out of the oven, leave the brownies to cool in a tin and cut them into 24 squares. Lord knows I don't like sharing that much, so I'm going to cut mine probably into about 12, maybe 8, possibly 4. Maybe just leave it as one big brownie just for me. Who knows? It's up to you. Don't forget to set an alarm so that you don't forget about your brownies, otherwise it might brown too much, like Mary says. Okay, so it's been about 35 to 40-ish minutes now since I put it in the oven, and it is done. It's still very hot, but look how yummy it looks. It smells so good as well. Ow, it's hot. So now that your brownie is out of the oven, you want to leave it to cool in the tin until it's cool, and then cut it up into however many pieces you want, depending on how greedy you are feeling or how generous you're feeling. So that is how you make Mary Berry's quick and easy chocolate chip brownie. It is so good. If I remember, I'll put a little shot of it in here once it's all cool and cut up, and oh, look at that jazzy angle. Doesn't it look so yummy? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you do happen to make this brownie, then tag me on any social media and I will see it, and I will give you a like and comment, and I will rate your brownie out of 10 compared to mine. Remember to leave in the comments below what videos you would like to see from me in the future, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and you can see my videos every single Thursday. But for now, thanks for watching and I'll see you next week. Bye!